Welcome, everyone. I'm Nina.
I'm Jessie.
So, another Lillytino video, because he always does stuff that requires us to react.
I read recently someone said that we're fans of Lillytino, and no, we despise Lillytino. However, you guys love watching us despise him. So, we will continue to react to Lillytino until he is blacklisted.
So, when he went to Disney, he did a ranking of the female bathrooms. Why? Why?
Because he wants attention.
Exactly. But isn't it illegal to be filming yourself in a bathroom?
I think it's illegal if there's a second party.
Well,
because they can't consent.
There were second parties. I'll show you.
So, Lillytino has actually admitted to doing something illegal. Now, her most recent post says, ranking every women's bathroom at Disney World. If you don't remember, she posted a whole video about her first time going to the bathroom at Disney World and the women's restroom as a transgender male, when now she decided to take a photo in every single bathroom that she went in and rank them, and many of them actually have people in them. But here's a worker, 2 people in this photo here, didn't like the Animal Kingdom bathroom because someone gave her a weird look. But many of the photos did have other people in them. And if you didn't know, it is actually illegal in some states to take photos in public restrooms. Disney World is located in Florida, which is a more conservative state, which...
Not to be an asshole and stop the video right now, but do you remember the woman who got kicked out of Planet Fitness for taking a video
I remember.
of another person?
Yep.
I think that was actually Alaska, wasn't it?
Might have been.
Which is like not in the continental U.S.
But she was taking a photo of a man who was in her locker room.
But she was taking a video to prove, and the man wasn't naked. The man was just shaving in the sink.
Yeah.
And she got banned from Planet Fitness because she took not because of what she was saying, but instead because she took her phone out and recorded this person in the bathroom. That is illegal in some states. And unless you're alone taking a little mirror selfie, and don't get me wrong, women do that a lot. They'll go in the bathroom, they'll get the tall mirror, and they'll take a little picture of themselves. But how many times do you see another person in there that is not a friend or a consenting individual?
Right.
Yes.
So why is it okay for him to do this?
I'm not saying it's okay for him to do this. I'm saying if there's no one else in the bathroom, then I don't care. Genuinely.
Maybe he wants to get kicked out of Disney World. It would be great content, I'm sure.
I think he's doing it because he knows that people are going to go and cause an uproar. He said it before. He doesn't mind that people call him a man. It doesn't affect him the way we think it does, is what he said.
Wait, but I thought it was a knife to the heart.
Right.
What happened to that?
This is all a grift for content. And I saw that little fucking finger shit, and it made me want to fucking throw up.
Absolutely, but you haven't seen the worst of it.
No, that was pretty bad. That was a pretty bad one. He was basically like, you want this inside you?
Without going into the OnlyFans content,
Jesus Christ.
He has filmed videos where he does stuff that just makes you realize that he's more than just a AGP or trans woman.
If you guys see me vaping through my nose, it's because my tooth got removed. Thanks again for helping support that. But yeah, continue. He's disgusting, and I've only heard echoes of his OnlyFans content, and it's terrifying. I do sometimes wonder, not to give him money necessarily, but I am so curious for our content that I was considering what it would be to look at those photos.
Oh God! You want to
couldn't live.
traumatize yourself?
That would be like, we would have to go on Pornhub with that video.
Oh my
You know what I
God.
mean?
Yeah.
which she was worried about using the women's restroom as an actual male. But she should have been more concerned about taking photos in the women's restroom. But in Florida, it's actually illegal to take photos in a public restroom or other places where people have reasonable expectations of privacy, like dressing rooms, tanning salons, and bathrooms. This doesn't mean of people. This just means taking photos of any source, even if it is just of yourself. So,
See, no, he wants to give us more reasons why women should have their own space, secluded from men who say they're women.
I don't think he wants to, but he is. He definitely is. You know what I mean?
That's what he's doing, though.
He may not have any intentions of doing it.
He's
but
giving
I
us
think
a lot
he
of
does.
reasons. A lot of reasons to push back on it.
I think that he is the worst of the worst. This is when people say we hate trans people, we don't hate trans people. We hate trans people like this. We hate people who say they're trans but are clearly doing it for non-sexual reasons, non-gender dysphoric reasons. They're doing it because they want to be seen as a sexual deviant, as someone who is willing to do these kind of things, someone who will do just about anything for sex.
Here's a good question. How many trans men have you seen taking a photo of themselves in the male bathroom as opposed to trans women, I say that in quotes, taking photos of themselves in the female bathroom or videos? We've seen a slew of them.
Well, yeah.
And it's just, it's enhancing our point. It's proving our point and solidifying it in stone that these guys don't belong in female spaces.
And if you want to further your point, just look at Sarah McBride and all the kickback that was caused by Sarah McBride. Mm-hmm. We talked about that, and I think that it should just be known to all people that bathrooms are private. If you don't want to be called out for being in a place you don't belong, maybe act like the people who do belong there.
Yeah.
Because
I
if I saw a trans woman walking in, closing the stall, peeing like a normal person, and then washing their hands and leaving, I'm not giving weird looks. I might like look over and be like, oh, that's definitely a trans woman. Like, depending on how much they pass. Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna it's not gonna ruin my day. It's not gonna stop me if they're doing the normal thing in the bathroom. You know what I mean?
Guys like this walk in like they own the joint and are taking photos, standing peeing up, trying to flex their manness as if the female bathroom is a fire hydrant and he's the dog marking his spot.
I will say Lillytino bitching about being seen in the bathroom and getting a weird look, and also bragging about peeing standing up.
Like, we know what it sounds like when a female pees in a bathroom, but we also know what it sounds like when a male is peeing and the urinal...
The distance. Maximized.
You can hear the distance. So you know that this person cannot be trans, okay? Because a trans woman who is actually a trans woman would be sitting to pee because standing to pee would
cause
give
gender
them
dysphoria.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
No, and that's the thing is we are against the trans people who don't actually have gender dysphoria.
But they're not trans.
We're against the people who identify as trans, but are not sexually nor mentally trans.
They're either grifting or it's a fetish or a paraphilia and they're hiding beneath the blanket of transness so they can do their weird stuff in female spaces. And females already have a fear of men, like men they don't know, in their spaces. Yeah, we get weirded out. We get creeped out. So when dudes like this are doing this stuff and saying, I'm trans, it's making trans look predatory. You get what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to say it in the nicest way possible without getting heated.
Nina doesn't want you guys to think she's mean.
No, I don't care if they think I'm mean.
But you want to get your point across.
I want to get my point across in a way that doesn't...
is constructive, not just like dismissive.
Yes.
Not easily dismissed because you're coming across with aggression.
Yes.
You want your point to be heard despite the fact that it angers you.
Yes, and sometimes I let the pit bull out of the cage. But I can't apologize for that either. I can't apologize for that
No, but
because
you're working on having a more level-headed approach with things, and I definitely see it. I don't know if anyone else does. Instead of like flying off the handle because you get mad, it seems like you're trying to come from a more communicative point versus angry point.
And I'm not going to succeed all the time because sometimes it is fun.
Is that the end of this video?
No, I have one more to show you. I want to disturb you. I want to leave you with this image in your head because I love you. I love you.
I will be filing applications for a new girlfriend. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This is why some people need 2 girlfriends. You thought I forgot. I never forgot.
I just want you to...
What you guys don't understand about Nina is that she's aggressive, but there's so much love behind it. That's when she says she's protective. It's not that she's mean. She wants to just protect innocence. She wants to protect the people who are trans, like Buck and like Blair, who actually like suffer through gender dysphoria and don't ask other people to change their lives because they have an issue. Nina's protective of people who are good people.
Good people.
She just doesn't look that good when she's doing it.
No. I definitely don't. But c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Okay, you ready? I'm sorry.
I feel like if we keep talking about this, we're going to have to address the Alexis Blake video. If you guys want us to address the Alexis Blake video, please leave it in the comments because I don't think we have to.
I don't think we have to.
But if you guys want us to, let us know.
We will. Okay, I'm sorry. I love you.
Good thing I'm half blind.
Wait. I have a really important announcement. I promise this will take 2 seconds, okay? You ready? They bounce.
Honestly, I was so distracted by the crotch. I thought he was talking about his balls, but I know they're gone. So I was confused. I was very confused. I was like, oh, he must have meant the tits, but I was looking right at those thighs. I was like waiting for like a little like, bloop, like a little like
Come peeking out.
He's looking to jump and it's like, hello.
Oh, it's like a puppet show. I have a question for you. Who is that for? Who is that for?
Fun fact, you bounce, so your body bounces. It's not like it's stuck. If you paid for estrogen or for top surgery to give yourself tits, then I would hope that they bounce. If they didn't bounce, that would be a problem.
His genitalia?
No, he's talking about his breasts.
No, he was talking about his genitalia.
No, he was talking about his breasts.
No.
How do you know that? Because I'm pretty sure when he said they bounce, he doesn't have balls. He got them removed. He has a sack down there. He has no balls. So he was talking about his boobs.
Well, what I saw was the lower extremities.
I didn't see anything happen.
See?
Wait. I have a really important announcement. I promise this will take 2 seconds, okay? You ready?
See?
They bounce.
I know he said they bounce, but he did that on purpose to be showing his thing. Tell me I'm wrong. There was a purpose behind this video. I just would like to know who it's for. He didn't look, they bounce. He did this. Like the crotch forward. Not the tits forward.
What they is he referring to?
I don't know, his testicles?
I've heard people call them like the girls, and that would be like the they. I'm assuming. Is his dick non-binary? So he's like, they bounce. Woo!
I can't believe we're actually getting into this, but I think that he wanted to make it seem like it was about his boobs, but we all knew it was about his penis. Lollipop. Hello.
I don't like this.
I don't like this either. Like and subscribe, everybody.
I thought you were talking about a corn dog one, too. Where's the last one? You said something about a corn dog. I haven't seen a corn dog.
I did mention it in the video.
Okay, like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see the corn dog thing, then let us know.